Central, Columbus, Ohio. Number 42, Maurice Williams.
Welcome to BB&T Arena. Ryan Hedrick, Doug Raftery courtside. A big game for both the Hood College Blazers and the Frostburg State Bobcats. The Frostburg State Bobcats 10-10, 7-4, and the CAC Hood College at 12-8, 4-7. And the CAC starting lineups first for the Frostburg State Bobcats. It'll be Maurice Williams, a senior, 6'5", from Columbus, Ohio, wearing number 42 tonight. Bradley Nunn, a senior, 6'3", from Fort Washington, Maryland, from Riverdale Baptist. Troy Dockett, a senior, 6 feet, from South Riding, Virginia, in Freedom High School. Jabari Kamal, he's 6'4", from Baltimore, Maryland, a freshman. And Lottie Udenlami, 6'1", from Laurel, Maryland, and Reservoir High School. So a big game nevertheless. Hood takes on Frostburg tonight for the second time this season and the sixth time in team history. The Blazers 2-3 all time against the Bobcats. They're looking to avenge an early season loss. Hood 2-0 against FSU in Frederick all time. Hood is looking to stop a 2-game losing streak in the conference and needs this victory to keep its grip on the 6th place and a conference playoff berth. This season's matchup, sophomore guard Cameron Cook led all scores with 17, but he was the only Blazer starter to score in double figures as Hood fell by 4, 74-70 in early December. The Bobcats used a very balanced scoring attack as they had 9 players score 5 points or more. Junior guard Deshaun Antoine paced the Bobcats with 16 off the bench. Hood dug itself into an early hole, falling behind 12-3 in the first 4 minutes, and they cannot do that tonight as this Frostburg team has been the envy of many scouts in the conference, Capital Athletic Conference, and you just cannot come out slow, as is pretty much the case for Hood in every case in the past couple of weeks. So you just can't come out slow against the Frostburg State team. The Hood Blazers will send out Justin Bowens, Terrell Bike, Justin Stone, Cameron Cook, and LeVar Rich. Bowens, a sophomore from Frederick, Terrell Bike, a freshman, Justin Stone, a junior, Cameron Cook, a sophomore, LeVar Rich, of course, a senior from Northumberland, Virginia. Here we go. It's LeVar Rich and Kamau to jump center, the freshman against the senior. And here we go as LeVar Rich tips it easily into the hands of Justin Stone, and working left to right to across the half-court line. Justin Bowens gives to Justin Stone, right side to Cameron Cook. Cook on the right side above the three-point line gives to Terrell Bike. Bike entry pass to Justin Stone, right of the key. Stone, cross-court pass, baseline left to Bowens. His layup is good as he blows around his defender, Maurice Williams, like he was nailed to the ground, and Hood takes an early 2-0 lead. Now shooting a 3 from the top of the key is Williams. That shot no good. Hood controlling, taking left to right across the half-court line is Bowens. He runs over his defender, no call. He's stuck at the left elbow of the key, now gives to Justin Stone. Baseline right is Terrell Bike now with the ball. Bike pulls up right elbow, the free throw line, and Terrell drains the 15-footer, and Hood has jumped on top 4-0 here with 53 seconds into the ball game. Walking the ball right to left across the half-court line is Nunn. Nunn right side to Dockett. Troy Dockett, who is the leading scorer for the Frostburg State Bobcats, gives left side to Nunn. Nunn top of the key to Udenlame. Udenlame, the entry pass to Williams, right of the key, right back to Udenlame. Udenlame right side to Nunn with 8 on the shot clock. Right back they have it with Nunn. Nunn inside the three-point line. Left side shooting, no good. Terrell Bike pulls down the rebound. Front court to LeVar Rich. Rich pump fake. Goes up on his defender, blocked by Williams, rejected by Williams. LeVar Rich to try to take it up very weakly against Williams and could not get the shot to go. Williams said, I was not having any of that. Rejected, and Frostburg State controls with the ball. They are down 4 with 18:25 left to go here in the first half. Ryan Hedrick, Doug Raftery with you from the BB&T Arena. That is getting more and more busier as we go along here. Nunn, right of the key. Nunn takes it up strong. Cameron Cook blocks the pass. Cook, front court to LeVar Rich. Rich down the lane. Right hand finger roll is good. LeVar Rich getting it to go. And Hood all over Frostburg State. 6-0. Maurice Williams, right to left for Frostburg State. Gives to Nunn. Nunn gives to Troy Dockett, baseline right. Dockett backs it out above the three-point line. Now top of the key to Udenlame. Udenlame top of the key to Nunn. Nunn holds it up. Nunn bounce pass baseline left to Dockett. Dockett looking inside for Maurice Williams. Can't find him. Instead, they go cross court to Udenlame. Udenlame holds it up. 6 to shoot. Now gives baseline right to Maurice Williams. His shot is no good. Justin Stone battling for the rebound. Tips it into the hands of Terrell Bike. Bike left to right across the half-court line. Gives to Bowens. Bowens slows it back and gives to Bike. Bike crossover dribble. Oh, ball's taken away by Dockett. Great steal by Dockett. Dockett down the lane, misses the shot. Williams comes flying in with the tip in. That's good.
And look at Dockett's facial expression after that one, though, Ryan. Very disappointed in himself. Didn't like the way he went to the hoop.
Dockett's actually the second leading scorer on the team next to Maurice Williams, who's averaging about 16 a game. Justin Stone comes around a Terrell Bike screen, and the foul is going to be called on 24, and of course that's Troy Dockett.
And Troy Dockett actually, Ryan, tied for first in points per game this season at 16.9, and that's CAC rankings. He's very, very good for the Frostburg squad this year.
Justin Bowens near the half-court line. Hood up 6-2 with 16:50 left to go here in the first half. Terrell Bike with the ball. Top of the key, terminates the dribble, lobs it inside to LeVar Rich. Left to the key, he catches, goes up strong, and he is fouled. LeVar's fouled. And we're going to get a foul on Jabari Kumwau. And they have a lot of names that are difficult, tough on the tongue, so to speak. And with 16:42 left to go, LeVar Rich will go to the line for two.
First free throw attempts for the Blazers. LeVar Rich comes in 63% from the line this season.
And that is a tough key, is a key ingredient for the Blazers' success tonight. We saw it in the women's game early. Hit the free throws, and that's the only reason the women got out of here with the win. LeVar Rich misses the back end of the free throws, misses both, in fact. And Terrell Bike pulls down the rebounds, gives to Bowens. Bowens gives to Stone. Stone baseline right to Cam Cook. Now baseline right to LeVar Rich, left to the key. And LeVar stepped on the baseline trying to penetrate and dish out to his teammate. Turnover Hood. And with 16.5 left, Hood is up 6-2.
How about Terrell Bike starting this one, his first career start for the Blazers? We've seen he's gotten more playing time over the last 3-4 games, and he's performed well. We like the way he plays, and obviously head coach Tom Dickman does too.
I like his vertical leap, Doug. It is off the charts. He's got to be the highest leaper on the team besides LeVar. To the dribble is Dockett. Dockett eluding Cameron Cook at the crossover shot, no good. That was the three from the left side, and Cameron Cook pulls down the rebound and gives to Justin Bowens. Bowens left to right across the half-court line. Hood up 6-2 on Frostburg State with 16 minutes left to go. Now the pass is intended for LeVar Rich, and it's thrown away into the hands of the Bobcats. Now front court on the right side is Maurice Williams. Top of the key to Bradley Nunn, and he'll reset the offense for Webb Hatch in his 13th season with the Bobcats. Now left side is Dockett. Dockett gets away from his defender, gives to Udenlame. He misses the shot inside, and Justin Stone pulls down the rebound, and a whistle on the play.
And they're going to get Justin Stone for the foul, Ryan. Maybe swung his elbows, I'm not too sure, but it'll be his first and the team's first on the Blazers, and looked like he was absolutely mauled over there by the Bobcats. A surprise there.
Yeah, and it's to the naked eye, he certainly was, Doug, but we'll never know. We don't see a replay. Nevertheless, the foul is called on Stone, and Dockett now receives the pass. Hitting the ground is Udenlame. Cameron Cook pushed him away from the ball, and coming into the ball game is Deshaun Antoine, 6'3" junior from Odenton, Maryland, and Glen Burnie.
Blazers starting hot, Ryan, as they're 3 of 4 from the floor. Remember, this is a team that has been struggling to get off to hot starts, and the first 10 minutes have been an issue. We'll get to that statistic after this.
Odenlame comes into the ball game for Deshaun Antoine, now top of the key with 15.5 left to go here in the opening first half of play. The Blazers have a 6-2 lead. Maurice Williams, left side to Dockett. Dockett above the three-point line, surveying the floor with the right-hand dribble. Dockett terminates the dribble, dumps it off to Antoine. Antoine back to the basket, bodying down Bowens. Turnaround jump shot on Bowens is no good, and Terrell Bike comes away with it. Bike left to right across the half-court line with the right-hand dribble. Bike left-handed dribble to the basket with authority, and it's blocked out of bounds. And Hood retains possession. I thought that shot was knocked off of Bike's head, but it was not. And Justin Stone will inbounds left to the basket. Now inbounds pass to Cameron Cook in a well-drawn-up play, executed, and a nice basket for two.
Hood 4 of 5 from the floor. They shot 29% in their last 5-game stretch in the first 10 minutes of the first half.
Bradley Nunn to Troy Dockett, baseline right. Dockett inside to Coker. His shot is missed. On the ground, battling for the rebound is Nunn, and a multitude of Blazers jump on top of it, and Bowens is whistled for the foul.
Bowens went over the back, trying to grab the ball under the Bobcats player. Probably should have been called a jump ball, but it'll be the first on Bowens, team's third.
Tyler Logan will come into the ball game, the freshman, 6'2" from Upper Marlboro. And I'll tell you what, Doug, this is a Bobcats team that is rich in youth. They have a lot of young players they sub in and out of these games. With the ball left to the key, Nunn. Nunn holding it up. He's yet to inbounds it. Now comes inbounds to Deshaun Antoine. Antoine holding it up with the right-hand dribble. Antoine against Bowens. Bowens starting now, bounce pass right side to Logan. Logan into the ball game. Gives to Antoine, and he misses the right-hand runner, and it's tipped out of bounds to Hood with 14:22 left to go in the game, or in the first half. Hood leads 8-2.
Yeah, and Frostburg State struggling from the floor early on. They're 1 of 11, and now they'll put a full-court press on the defensive end.
Justin Stone to Bowens. He's being pressed, as Doug alluded to earlier, gets to Bike. Bike front court, beats the pressure. Bike down the lane, now terminates the dribble, has nobody to give to. Now he gets to Stone. Stone down the lane, right-hand runner off the glass, no good. That whistle, well timed out with his release. He almost got that one to go, but he will go to the line for a couple of free throws.
Yeah, and he earned it certainly, as Stone, the energy guy, and it seems like that head coach Tom Dickman now, Ryan, has gone with maybe not the best talent on the floor to start the game, but energy because of these slow starts. Justin Stone, a guy with that Terrell Bike. We've seen him as Stone misses his first off the back of the iron. Bowens, a guy with a lot of intensity, and seems like it's worked early on here in the first half.
And Doug, we've talked about this, but Tom Dickman has always tried to find that magic formula, and it seems like he's found it, at least early going here, as Stone's free throw is good. And with 14:05 left to go here in the first half, the Blazers have a commanding 7-point lead, 9-2. We're watching the action courtside, right to left, across the half-court line. Bradley Nunn comes down the lane, rejected. Cameron Cook in the Blazers' control. Cook down the lane, drop pass to Bowens. Bowens' right-hand finger roll is good, and the Blazers have an 11-2 lead.
This is a new team, Ryan. It's a new team.
And Tom Dickman is not as red-faced as he usually is, Doug Raftery. 13.5 left to go in the first half. They have an 11-2 lead. Dribbling on the right side is Antoine. Antoine feeds Maurice Williams. His 15-foot jumper from the left elbow. The key is good. Hood, Frostburg back on the board, 11-4. Bowens quickly down the lane. Feeds LeVar Rich. Rich back out to Bike. Bike resets the offense. That's a veteran move from a young player. Cameron Cook on the right side holding it up. Cam Cook comes around a screen by Rich. Now gives to Bowens. Bowens holds it up. Bowens to the dribble. Free throw line extended. Throws it between Bike and Bowens. No communication at all. Turnover Hood. That's just something you expect from players that don't play together all the time.
Reggie Daniels will check in, the freshman, checking out LeVar Rich. And Daniels still with that thumb taped on his left hand with pink tape for the Dig Pink night.
And of course, Doug is also referring to the fact that Daniels tore some ligaments early in the season and made it back. That's ultimately why he wears that tape. On the left side is Logan. Logan, the entry pass to Coker. Coker's shot's rejected by Daniels. Off of him, out of bounds to Hood.
And you can see the assistant coaches for Frostburg saying, when you get underneath the hoop, pump fake. You got a big guy against you, then go up, get up in the air. He didn't do that.
Justin Bowens will bring it left to right across the half-court line. Bowens walking, right-hand dribble, surveys the floor. He is the floor general out there for the time. Cam Cook for three. Oh, his shot is rejected beautifully by Nunn. Nunn takes it down as the ball stripped from behind, and what a block by Nunn we saw. But Cameron Cook seemed like he took a little bit too long to set for the three, and it was rejected.
Yeah, he did. He almost second-guessed himself. Maybe didn't think he was going to be that open, as Terrell Bike will come out and subbing in Jordan Diggs, who had a great about 11-minute stretch against the Spartans on Saturday.
So Frostburg will inbound it right of the basket. It's Nunn. Nunn baseline right to Williams. He shoots a three. That's an air ball as the student body calls out in unison. Justin Bowens across the half-court line feeds to Jordan Diggs in the ball game now. Diggs to Stone. The entry pass goes to Maurice Williams, and it's taken down by Frostburg State. Another turnover for Hood. That'll be their 5th of the ball game early here in the first half. Not a good sign. Deshaun Antoine, baseline left to Maurice Williams. He throws that pass away. Cameron Cook has it for the Blazers. Cook down the lane, right hand, finger roll is good. Did Daniels tip that in?
Yeah, he tipped it in, Ryan, but it was on the rim. That should not have been counted as a basket. That's definitely in a timeout. Frostburg Blazers up by 9.
Well, the Blazers up by 9 with 11:54 left to go here in the first half. And Doug, let's talk about what's working for the Blazers. The Blazers up 13-4, and of course they are being paced by a couple of guys. Cameron Cook with 4, Justin Bowens with 4. When I look at the stats right away, Doug, I see a complete team effort.
Yeah, you see a complete team effort, but what a surprise on the other end as well. You're right, the Blazers 6 of 8 from the floor. Who would have thought? Frostburg 2 of 15 from the floor. This is a Bobcats squad that is first in the CHG in points per game as a team at 74.
And that speaks a lot, of course, about the defensive pressure that the Blazers have been able to apply thus far. And with 11:54 left to go here in the first half, we are back to live action with the Blazers leading 13-4. They are on defense as Frostburg and dribbling the ball. Bradley Nunn walks the ball right to left across the half-court line, top of the key to Williams. Williams right back to Nunn on the right side. Now they go to Logan. Logan baseline right, drops it to Williams, and the ball's taken away and stolen by Reggie Daniels and the Blazers. Cameron Cook now comes left to right across the half-court line with it, gives to Jordan Diggs. Now Brendan Strawn into the ball game, barking out instructions, dribbles between his legs. Left side to Diggs for 3. Off the back of the rim, no good. Cameron Cook up high to pull down the offensive rebound, and Brendan caught that just as he is advancing back into the front court. Strawn, right side to Stone. Stone holds it up right back to Strawn. They go around the perimeter to Cam Cook. Cook shoots a 3 and gets it! Oh! The Blazers are up 15-4 on Cameron Cook's three-point bomb!
Oh, Cameron Cook, 37% from three-point range. He checks in this year. And another.
Wow. What a stifling attack by the Blazers so far. Antoine with the ball. Top of the key to Williams. Williams goes right side to Logan. Logan dribbling with the right hand. Entry pass into Nunn. Baseline right. He's two-team. Nice drop pass to Williams, who gets away from his Stone, his defender inside. Scores a very well-contested shot.
Yeah, Frostburg now 3 of 16 from the floor.
Cameron Cook has his three-pointer blocked, and he gets it back, resetting the offense. That does not reset the 35, though. Justin Stone left side to Jordan Diggs. Diggs baseline left, throws the ball away into the waiting hands of Antoine. Antoine pulls up free throw line. Jumper is good. Oh, he started it on the defense and closed it on offense.
Antoine, the third player in double figures in the season average for Frostburg, averages about 13.
Justin Bowens, Justin Stone rather, gives to Strawn. Brendan Strawn directing traffic with the right hand as he dribbles with the left. Strawn to the dribble. Terminates the dribble. Top of the key to Jordan Diggs. Diggs stops left elbow the free throw line. Drops it off to Strawn. No look pass to Daniels, who goes up for a dunk, and it's caught between the rim and the glass. And we saw that in York. And what a pass, what a look that was by Strawn.
And Reggie thought he was fouled on that. Cameron Cook will come out for the Blazers along with Justin Stone, Ramon Smith, Adrian Strawn will check in. And Reggie thought he got his hand slapped, but the Blazers will have the ball on the jump ball as the ball got caught in the rim.
So Ramon Smith, Reggie Daniels, the brothers Strawn, Adrian and Brendan, and Jordan Diggs into the ball game. Now Daniels, entry pass to Ramon Smith, left elbow the key. Ramon dribbling with the right hand, gives to Brendan Strawn, right side to Adrian. Adrian above the three-point line, gives to Ramon Smith. Ramon to the dribble, to the basket, feeds Daniels, no look pass, and Daniels walked with the ball. He was surprised that the pass got to him in the first place, I believe. And by the time he caught it, he was already running to the basket. Obvious traveling violation.
Yeah, Ramon had an open lane, it looked like, on the right low block there, but decided just to dump it off. Not a good decision there.
Now being harassed defensively as he crosses half court is Bobby Bates. Bates being harassed by Adrian Strawn. Now right side to Dockett. Dockett has been rendered scoreless thus far in this ballgame. Now back to Bates. Bates, the entry pass to Camus. Camus has the ball taken away by Adrian Strawn. Strawn left to right for the Blazers. Strawn holds it up, gives to Jordan Diggs. Diggs points out directions with the left hand, now feeds Adrian Strawn. Now baseline right to Reggie Daniels. Right back to Brendan Strawn to Jordan Diggs. Diggs on the right side terminates the dribble entry pass to Brendan Strawn. Bad pass by Diggs. Turnover Blazers as Frostburg State comes away with it. Charging down the lane is Bradley Nunn. Runs over his defender, Reggie Daniels. And they're going to call a foul on Daniels.
It'll be the Blazers' fourth foul. And it'll be on Jordan Diggs as I guess Diggs threw the hip out there before Daniels got him up top. And Antoine will go to the line to shoot a pair. Antoine so far this season comes in, and check that, it's Bradley Nunn shooting the free throws as Nunn comes in 57% this season.
Nunn a senior. They do have 4 seniors on the squad, but for all intents and purposes, they're better high-scoring players, freshmen, juniors. They have a good future on their hands for sure.
Jordan Diggs will check out for Hood coming back in. Terrell Bike.
So Nunn at the line for one more. 8:39 left to go. 16-8 Hood leads. Nunn's free throws no good. And Ramon Smith pulls it down and brings left to right across the half-court line. Oh! Udan Lame was harassing Smith across the half-court line, and Smith just couldn't take it. The referees whistled a foul, but he was actually getting contact as he took the ball out from underneath their basket. So he'll inbound it on the far left sideline, and Smith holds it and gives to Brendan Strawn, who will advance it into the front court left to right with the right-hand dribble. Now he gives to Adrian Strawn. Strawn above the three-point line, holds it up, gives to his brother Brendan. Brendan elusive behind the back dribble, but the ball is knocked away by a very pesky defender in Bobby Bates. Now right side to Strawn. Strawn holds it up, gives to his brother Brendan. Brendan down the lane, no look pass to Daniels. Daniels double clutch, layup is good.
Reggie Daniels showing a little bit of strength down low as he powered it up.
Now with the ball, Bradley Nunn advancing into the front court. Will somebody stop him all the way to the rim, and he scores.
Nunn with his first 2 points.
Front court to Reggie Daniels. Daniels' ball is taken away by Dockett, and off his body, whoa, Hood caught a break. It looked like it was going to be off of Daniels' body. Speaking of Daniels, he'll come out. LeVar Rich will come into the ball game. So it's Ramon Smith, LeVar Rich, Brendan, and Adrian Strawn, and Terrell Bike. Ramon Smith gets it inside to Bike. Bike with 7:48 left to go here in the first half. Hood leads 18-10. Brendan Strawn dribbling with the right hand, gives to Adrian Strawn. Strawn above the three-point line, top of the key to Brendan Strawn. Strawn jab steps, goes to the basket, cross-court pass to Terrell Bike. Bike with now 11 on the shot clock, gives to Ramon Smith. Ramon to the dribble with 9 on the shot clock. Smith to the basket, off the glass, no good, but there's a whistle on the play and a foul on that drive.
Good, and Ramon Smith, we saw that from a couple of minutes ago. He did a little crossover move, the right part of the lane, and didn't go to the hoop. He dropped it off to Reggie Daniels. This time he decides to take it himself, and he gets rewarded with 2 free throws. Ramon Smith comes into this game 70% from the free throw line, and he misses the first.
Ramon Smith's free throws no good. You know, Doug, it never fails. As soon as we start reading how well somebody doesn't shoot at the line, they miss it. Inevitably, it happens.
Yeah, the Blazers 1 of 5 from the free throw line. Again, last in the league in free throw percentage at 58.6%.
Ramon Smith's free throw is good, so he makes 1 out of 2, and the Blazers holding a 9-point lead, 19-10, with 7:26 left to go here in the first half. Front court on the left side for 3 is Deshaun Antoine. Three-pointer no good. Brendan Strawn rips it down. Comes left to right. Baseline left to Terrell Bike, and he shoots a 3 and gets it. Terrell Bike knocking it down. I believe that was a 3, was 19-10.
And it is. Sorry, Ryan.
You're right. No, they switched it back. I think they're confused.
And a foul is going to go on Adrian Strawn as Bates got just past midcourt, spinning past midcourt.
So Terrell,
And the right foot was just on the line, so it'll be a 2-pointer for Terrell Bike.
I think everybody's confused here, Doug. 21-10. Nevertheless, you were right on the initial call. So 21-10, 7 minutes left to go here in the first half. Hood up 11. Who would have thought? On the right side, shooting a 20-footer is Tyler Logan, and he doesn't get it. And Terrell Bike comes into the front court prancing as he dribbles with the right hand. Entry pass to LeVar Rich, right back to Terrell Bike, top of the key. Bike to the dribble, goes to the lane, down the lane, misses the finger roll. Oh, that would have got the crowd up in arms. Now Tyler Logan down the lane, kicks it out right side to Antoine. Antoine left side to Bates, and he drains a three-pointer, and Bobby Bates knocking it down, and it's 21-13. Hood leading with 6:20 left to go here in the first half.
Bates only his 6th three-pointer of the season, 6 of 16 now.
Terrell Bike, top of the key to Brendan Strawn. Strawn with the right hand dribble. Jab step, coming to the lane. Kick back out, baseline left to Adrian Strawn. Three-pointer too long. Ramon Smith throws it right into the waiting hands of Bradley Nunn. Nunn comes away with it, right to left for Frostburg State. Baseline left to Dockett. His three-pointer is in and out, and LeVar Rich pulls down the rebound and gives to Terrell Bike. Bike left to right for the Blazers, gives to Ramon Smith. Smith dribbling with the left hand, motioning with the right. Now gives to Brendan Strawn, who kind of saw something he could have exploited, but his coach said no, pull it back out. Give to Ramon Smith. Smith on the right side, top of the key to Bike. Bike with the right-hand dribble, back to the basket. Fadeaway jumper by Bike is too short. LeVar Rich fighting for the rebound, tipped out of bounds, and maybe an ill-advised shot by Bike.
Yeah, and you're going to get that from the young guy, and as Justin Bowens will check in along with Cameron Cook, and the Strawn brothers will come out. And you're going to get that from young guys. You know, Ryan, we've seen it from Reggie Daniels, we've seen it from Bike, and it'll happen, but, you know, you'd like to see him move around a little bit.
Yeah, but Terrell Bike is playing. He's already established a career high in rebounding. Previous was 4, now he has 6. So it's been a career night either way as Bobby Bates goes down the lane, loses the ball, and Frostburg State will keep it with 5:21 on the clock here in the first half. Hood leads 21-13. Bates will take it out, right of the basket. Bates holds it up, gets to Dockett. Dockett away from his defender, misses the layup, and Justin Bowens pulls down the rebound. Bowens and the Blazers come left to right across half-court line. Entry pass to LeVar through his legs into the waiting arms of Tyler Logan. Logan into the front court, advancing the ball. Now Bobby Bates and the Bobcats slow it down. Now right side to Logan. Logan fouled on the play by Justin Stone.
Stone went to the floor on that one. It'll be Stone's second. So watch probably for him to most likely come into the game, maybe not. And, you know, if you're the Blazers, Ryan, you'd probably like to have a little larger lead in this one. Frostburg shooting only 26%. You're shooting 56%. It's almost like a tale of two teams right now, as Stone will check out for Hood, and Reggie Daniels will come in.
With the ball inside is Tyler Logan, and he gets away from his defender and scores it. And Frostburg State on a 5-0 run to cut the lead to 6, 21-15 with 4:50 left to go here in the first half. Ramon Smith on the left side, crossover dribbles, defender with him like a shadow. Smith in the lane, shot no good, runner does not fall, and it will be out of bounds, and Hood.
And it looks like it'll be Blazer ball, and a timeout's going to be called by Blazer head coach Tom Dickman.
So 4:41 left to go here in the first half. The Blazers up 6, 21-15.
And we'll take a short break on the Hood Athletic Network.
Welcome back to the BB&T Arena. Ryan Hedrick with you. Doug Raftery will be along in the second half. 21-15. Hood leads here, and Terrell Bike has given them an explosive lift. starting lineup. He started for the first time in his career. LeVar Rich having trouble getting into things. We'll see how things materialize here as we go. We're about 4 minutes and 41 seconds away from the halftime show. So Hood will take it out. Ramon Smith, baseline left to LeVar Rich. Top of the key to Justin Bowens. Bowens gives to Cameron Cook. Cook right back to Bowens with 4.5 left to go here in the first half. Hood leads 21-15. LeVar Rich dribble drive. Rich to the basket. Left hand scoop shot is good. LeVar Rich getting to the basket with ease, using that elevator type lift he has, getting to the basket, and a tough shot over there by Troy Dockett as he knocks it down. Dockett, wow, what an off-balance shot that was. And Frostburg down 23-17 with 4:05 left to go here in the first half. Bowens comes around a Rich screen. Bowens comes into the lane, throws it up off the bottom of the glass, no good. Getting the rebound is Tyler Logan. Logan loses the ball to LeVar Rich. Ramon Smith has it, cross court right side to Cam Cook for three. Off the back of the rim, no good, and Justin Bowens pulls down another rebound for Bowens. That's gonna be rebound number 3, and he'll reset the offense with 3:43 left to go here in the first half. Bowens top of the key to Cam Cook. Cook jab step, gives to Bowens. Bowens baseline left above the three-point line, goes to the dribble and throws the ball away into the waiting hands of Troy Dockett. Dockett right to left across half-court line. Dockett gives baseline left to Bates. Bates' three is too long. Dockett pulls down the offensive rebound and scores from the right baseline. So Dockett knocking it down, and Frostburg State on a 7-2 run to get to within 4, 23-19 with 3:10 left to go here in the first half. Bowens on the right side, top of the key, bounce pass to Ramon Smith. Smith to the dribble, feeds Justin Bowens. Bowens top of the key to Reggie Daniels, right back to Bowens. Bowens dribble drive with the left hand on Bates, and a whistle on the play. Bates is going to be called for a holding foul, and we're going to get Bates with the call, so that'll be a first foul for Bates. Coming back into the ball game is Brendan Strong. And Bradley Nunn also going to come in for Frostburg State. And Ramon Smith will have the ball out right of the basket. Smith has it, holds it up in two hands, bounce pass to Justin Bowens. Bowens just inside the three-point line, takes a three off the back of the rim, no good. And pulling it down is Tyler Logan. Logan races right to left across the half-court line, baseline left to Dockett. Dockett is just starting to heat up now with a few baskets here in the last few possessions. Now top of the key to Nunn. Nunn, one bounce dribble to Tyler Logan. He shoots an air ball, and it's out of bounds to Hood with 2.5 left to go here in the first half. And Justin Bowens will come out for Adrian Strong. So Strong will bring it across the half-court line, left to right. With the right-hand dribble, gets to Ramon Smith. Smith gives to Daniels, and he was pushed into the backcourt by Bobby Bates, who's going to pick up another quick foul. And Bates now has 2 after having none in the first 7 or 8 minutes he played. So with 2:21 left to go here in the first half, we're going to get a substitution for Frostburg State. It's going to be David Patrick. Bobby Bates will check out, Doug, and Reggie Daniels will go to the line.
Daniels, so far this season from the line, is 50%, 16 for 32. Right-handed shooter, as bends at the knees.
And Daniels misses the free throw.
2 of 7 from the line so far tonight, the Blazers.
And racing across the half-court line is David Patrick, right to left. Now he gives to Deshaun Antoine. Antoine top of the key to Dockett, who loses the ball. It's on the ground, and Cameron Cook running over to retrieve it toward his bench. And the ball will stay Frostburg State Bobcats' way. And we're going to get a 30-second timeout on the floor. A 30-second timeout. One of the players called it.
Yeah, and none of the referees are acknowledging it, Ryan, but
I called the timeout.
As it's 23-19 Blazers, almost a 2-minute warning. And again, if you're Hood, you can't be too happy about the lead you're at right now. Only 4 points, the way you're shooting the basketball, and the way you've let Frostburg creep back into this one. And the major thing has to do with the free throws. We've talked about it over and over again this season. It's just not going to change, but just shows how much it can hurt you when if you make 4 more free throws, hey, you have an 8-point lead. You don't have a 4-point lead.
It might not be the reason they're losing, but I'll tell you what the biggest thing about free throws, it kills momentum. It kills any shot you have a momentum. And
Confidence.
Confidence, absolutely. Collective morale, all that stuff can be killed instantly when you don't go to the line and make shots that you're frankly supposed to make. So the Blazers 2 of 7 from the line are up 4, 23-19. And Frostburg State out of the timeout has the ball. And dribbling at the top of the key is David Patrick. Right-hand dribble, he has it. Gives to Logan. Logan above the three-point line. Now gives to Deshaun Antoine. Antoine feeds Logan right back to Antoine. Antoine swings around the perimeter to Dockett. Dockett entry pass to Maurice Williams. Oh, a nice drop pass down low to Patrick right at the key. And shot rejected by Reggie Daniels. Williams gets it back, takes it up strong, and he gets the basket to fall. After a couple of pump fakes on Reggie Daniels, hoping he wouldn't fly by, he just took it up strong. And Frostburg is to within 2, 23-21, with 90 seconds left to go here in the first half. Brendan Strong, entry pass to Adrian Strong, who takes it up and misses the shot. And Hood has gone ice cold here in the last 4 minutes and some change. 3-point shooting, Deshaun Antoine, no good. Taking it down is Adrian Strong, left to right across the half-court line, and the Blazers will slow it down with 1:07 left to go here in the first half.
And the Blazers, again, Ryan, like you said, cold from the floor, and the free throws have to do with that, as you said, consistency.
Ramon gives to Brendan Strong, 3-point shot from the left side is no good. David Patrick pulls it down. Patrick right to left across half-court line. Patrick all the way, unblocked to the rim and misses a layup. Brendan Strong takes it down. 46 seconds left to go here in the first half. Ramon down the lane, lays it off for Reggie Daniels, who goes up strong and is blocked as he goes up for a layup.
And again, Ramon Smith, you usually don't see him dumping the ball off or handing it off down low. He usually takes it straight to the basket. Maybe it's a change in philosophy from head coach Tom Dickman, but that's 2 or 3 times that he's done that now.
The hesitation leads me to believe there's something that he's not confident about as he goes to the basket. Either a shot, he's not in a rhythm. It could be any number of things. Reggie Daniels' free throw is good.
Hood, their third made free throw, and Reggie Daniels his first.
And this comes at the right time, too, because they needed to stop the bleeding for sure. It's 24-21. Hood leads with 40 and 4/10 seconds left to go.
Hood.
Reggie has one more coming to him.
Hood had a 12-point lead at the 11:05 mark, and then Frostburg just went on a run, and it was led by Troy Dockett and also Maurice Williams.
And Reggie Daniels gets it to go. And now it's 25-21 with 37 seconds left to go here in the first half. Right to left across the half-court line is Nunn. Nunn with the right-hand dribble. Now swings it right side to Logan. Logan holds it up above the three-point line, top of the key to Williams. Williams now goes left side to Williams with the ball. Now entry pass goes to Logan with the ball, top of the key. 4-second differential between the two clocks. Dockett back out front to Nunn. Nunn dribbling with the ball at the right hand. 7 to shoot, 6 to shoot. Nunn to the basket. Back to Dockett. Dockett trying to elude Strong down the lane. Running right-hander to beat the shot clock. No, but Nunn pulls down the rebound. It's tipped out of bounds, and it will stay with Frostburg State with 2 and 1/10 seconds left. Actually, Hood has it. Hood will get it back with 2 and 1/10 seconds left. Ramon Smith to Adrian Strong. Buzzer beater, no good from half court. And that's the way things unravel here, but Coach Dickman cannot at all be happy with what he saw to end about the final 5 or 6 minutes here in the first half.
Blazers lead 25-21. We'll be back in a couple of minutes with the halftime show on the Hood Athletic Network.
Okay, fans, please direct your attention to center court for tonight's half-court shooting contest. If your name is called, please come on down to the scores table. Gemma Cariotti, Myersville. Bridget O'Toole. Brittany George. Sandy Gallo. Ryan Shaker. Alexis Andrews. Tracy Eiler. And Bryce Martin. If your name is called, come to the front
10 seconds.
First up is Roy Clark with 2 hands from Fairlawn.
Just wait for it.
Good try, Bryce.
Welcome back to the halftime show on the Hood Athletic Network. Doug Raftery, Ryan Hedrick here with you as the Blazers hold a 25-21 lead over the Frostburg State Bobcats here at the BB&T Arena. And quickly recapping that first half, Ryan, it was an interesting one. The Blazers got off to a 12-point lead, 16-4. Within the first 9 minutes, it's the team that has struggled within the first 10 minutes of that half. The last 5 games shooting only 29%, but they got off to a hot start tonight. And what was the big reason for that?
The big reason for me, Doug, is Terrell Bike, the energy he had off the bench, 4 points, 6 rebounds, and also a collection of energy from Justin Bowens in culmination with what Bike was doing. Justin Stone got off to a little bit of a rocky start, but basically it was Bike and Bowens that led them to an early advantage.
And we saw head coach Tom Dickman put in a different starting lineup with Terrell Bike in there, with Justin Bowens, Justin Stone with a lot of energy. It seems like he's gone with energetic guys, and it certainly worked in the beginning of this one, but then the tide started to change a little bit, Ryan. Frostburg State, they started to shoot a little better, only checked in at 30.3% in that first half, but they were really led by Maurice Williams, 6 points on 3 of 6 shooting, and then Troy Dockett had a couple of baskets on 2 possessions down the floor. And when your leading scorer gets going, it gives the rest of the team more confidence.
Yeah, it certainly does. And let's not discount the fact that the Blazers were 2 of 7 from the free throw line, and like as Doug and I were talking about during the broadcast, that kills any shot of momentum for you if you're wanting to get it going. It's really hard when you're stagnant at the line. So with that being said, Frostburg State took bits and pieces of what Hood was not able to do at the line and got back into it by hitting various shots from different parts of the court.
The 2 combined teams so far tonight, also 2 of 16 from three-point range, Ryan. A surprising number, especially for a Blazers team who's led by Cameron Cooks. Very good three-point shooting, and this Frostburg State team is in the top 3 as a team in three-point shooting, and they have the leading three-point percentage shooter in Troy Dockett in the NCAA 3. All the rankings combined, all the teams in NCAA Division 3, he leads them. So it's a little bit of a surprise to see that.
Yeah, but the last thing Hood wants to do is let them back into the ballgame as they already have. But you certainly don't want a team like this get the lead on you, because what happens with that is they're 7-3 in conference. They're playing for a lot right now. You might just be hanging on, but the bottom line is that the more energy, the more motivation you allow them to get, the more confident they become on your home floor. That's not a position that you want Frostburg State to have here at the BB&T Arena.
Blazers 25, Frostburg 21. Enjoy the action behind us with some free throw shooting contests, some half-court contests on Dig Pink Night for breast cancer awareness. And we're thinking of everyone out there. Be strong, and we'll be back for the second half. Blazers lead by 4. Doug Raftery, Ryan Hedrick with you on the Hood Athletic Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, if anyone lost a silver ring in the women's restroom, please come to the court.
Skipped message. Hey Doug, it's Melanie. It turns out we might have a much fuller schedule on Sunday than I.
Welcome back to the second half of action here at the BB&T Arena. Doug Raftery, Ryan Hedrick here with you as the Blazers lead 25-21 after one half of play. And the Blazers being led by Cameron Cook, 7 points, 3 of 5 shooting, 1 of 3 from downtown. LeVar Rich with 4, Bowens with 4, Terrell Blake with 4, and Reggie Daniels with 4. And that's pretty much how both teams have been scoring points. No one really leading them, as Bradley Nunn, Troy Dockett both have 4 on the Bobcats' ends. They're being led by Maurice Williams, 3 of 6 shooting, for six points. And we'll be back in 30 seconds for the start of the second half on the Hood Athletic Network. Check, 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 check. Welcome back to the second half of action at the BB&T Arena. Frostburg will control on the offensive end as the Blazers send out Justin Bowens, Justin Stone, LeVar Rich, Cameron Cook, and Terrell Bike, the starting five for the second half for the Blazers. Frostburg State into the front court. It's Troy Dockett, a bounce pass mid-lane, left side into Bradley Nunn. Nunn facing the basket, backing down Stone, and he's into the baseline left side, jumps, loses the ball, gets it back. Second attempt is no good, and he will travel after getting his second rebound. Blazers lead by 4. 30 seconds into the second half.
Well, I'll tell you what, the coaching staff for Frostburg State, it's either a block or a foul. How about a travel, coach? Great defense by the Blazers.
Justin Stone to the left at the top of the key off the Terrell Bike. Bike holding it up, dribbling with the right hand on the left wing. Pass over to Stone. Stone outside the three-point line, down in the left low block to Rich. Rich brings it back out. Cross-court pass to Cameron Cook. Right to the top of the key to Terrell Buck's hands. He drives right side and score 2 points for Terrell Bike. It's 27-21 Hood, 1 minute into this one.
Let me tell you something, Doug. He's going to be a star here at this college. This kid is quick.
Two-pointer answering on the other end, Maurice Williams, the 6'5 senior, and Frostburg State cuts it back to 4 points. Maurice Williams now with 8 points. That is a game high for either team. Blazers into the offensive end. Stone dribbling into the left side of the lane. Hands it off to LeVar Rich, but Stone is going to be called for a foul as he plowed down his defender on the left low block. Has some words for the referee, and it is the second on Justin Stone. First team foul for the Blazers.
I would argue that the struggles for the Blazers started when Terrell Bike hit the bench, and I bet if we track it statistically, we could probably find some correlation between him going to the bench and him coming back into the ball game. But what he does is he gives this team a scoring edge. He gives this team a threat. This kid is quick off the dribble, and he is to be respected when he puts that ball on the ground. That's what Terrell Bike gives the Hood Blazers.
27-23. Blazers lead over Frostburg, 18:45 remaining. Near us on the near side by the sideline is Bradley Nunn. Hands it off to Tyler Logan. Logan at the right elbow, back to Nunn in the right corner. Nunn working on Justin Stone, dribbling with the left hand, picks up his dribble, tosses it over to Dockett. Dockett right side baseline, left-handed floater won't go. Rebound converted by Maurice Williams, and Frostburg's only down 2 with 18:30 left in the second.
Everybody's pursuing the shooter, but nobody's helping out weak side. Ended up in an offensive layup.
Hood down into the front court. LeVar Rich to Stone. Stone right block. Makes the layup with the right hand off the glass. Blazers lead by 4. 2 minutes into the second half. And Stone now with 3. Stone his first basket and first attempt of the game as motoring into the offensive end is Frostburg. 3-point attempt, right wing, too long for Troy Dockett, and Stone has the rebound, dribbling past midcourt by himself, tosses it over to Cook. Cook releases the 3, it was too short. In the air is LeVar Rich trying to get the rebound, knocks it into Stone's hands. Blazers reset outside the 3-point key to Terrell Bike. Bike hands it off to Cook. Cook to Stone, right side baseline, back to Cook. Now Justin Bowens outside the 3-point key left side, handles it off to Cook. Cook, ball above his head, resets to Bowens with plenty on the shot clock. 29-25 Hood. Bowens from left to right into the right side of the lane off the Cook left wing 3-pointer. Got it! Cameron Cook with a 3, and the Blazers lead 32-25.
Well, they couldn't rotate out there quick enough as Cameron Cook drained it from the right side, and Hood is taking a 7-point lead now. Great shooting, Cam Cook.
Logan down low. It's Maurice Williams. Williams right side mid lane, an off balance shot with one hand, and he got it. And it's 32-27. Blazers over the Bobcats with 17 left in the second. Remember, Frostburg is a team coming in, winning 4 of their last 5 games, 7-4 in the CAC. Blazers 4-7 in the CAC, looking to win 4 games in a row at the BB&T Arena. Bowens in between the circles, tosses over to Stone on the right side. Stone's working around a pick by Rich. Stone hands it off to Terrell Bike. Bike back to Stone, top of the key, over to the left side to Bowens. Bowens with 7 on the shot clock, dribbles with the left hand, left foul line extended. Now a runner as he stepped into the shot. It was too short, and it's brought down by the Bobcats, Maurice Williams.
I thought he actually threw up an air ball, went to retrieve his air ball, but they didn't call it.
No one on the defensive end paying attention, as driving into the lane was Bradley Nunn. An easy point layup for him from the right side. And it's a 32-29 game with 16-13 left in the second. Cameron Cook, right side, near the right wing, off the Terrell Bike. Bike, two-pointer, straight away, won't go. LeVar Rich gets the rebound off to Cameron Cook. 3. It was off the iron, and bringing it down will be Tyler Logan. Blazers 0 for 2 on that possession. Logan driving into the lane, tosses it over left corner to Antoine. Antoine will reset to Bradley Nunn in front of the midcourt line.
Players, the players are hitting the ground for no reason, Doug. Everybody's flying around out there.
15:40 left in this one. Blazers lead by 3. Down low pass is to Troy Dockett, who finishes off the window, and it's a 1-point game. Frostburg trails the Blazers with 15:30 left.
You cannot leave a score like Dockett alone, even for a second. He was able to sneak in backdoor and get a layup.
Cameron Cook, right side baseline. He is fouled on the way up. Shot was too hard, and Cook will go to the line for a pair. 32-31 Blazers, 15-18 remaining, and Frostburg State hasn't led in this one. They're creeping closer and closer. Cook to the free throw line. The Blazers 4 of 9 in the first half from the charity stripe, and Cameron Cook, first free throw attempts of the night, drains the first one. Only player in double figures is Cook with 11 for the Blazers. As Brendan Strawn, Ramon Smith will check in for Hood. Stone and Justin Bowens will sub out. It'll be Terrell Bike, Brendan Strawn, Cameron Cook, Ramon Smith, LeVar Rich, the 5 on the floor for Hood. Cook bending, the right-handed shooter, in and out on the second free throw, and it's a 2-point Blazer lead 5 minutes into the second half. Frostburg State controls into the front court, dribbling with the left hand is Maurice Williams, tosses it out to Dockett. Dockett spins, mid-lane left side, shot up, rejected. Blazers have a 2-on-1. If they move quickly, they do so. Bike left side layup's no good. Smith with the rebound, and he'll be hacked on the way up and goes down. Looks like he's holding his face and now limping, and it looks like he's holding that left wrist. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. As there's 15 minutes left in the second half. Blazers lead 33-31.
Well, there's a lot of contact underneath the basket as Ramon Smith rode it up and under, but before that, it was Terrell Bike taking it strong to the hole. He couldn't finish. Ramon tried to finish Terrell's miss, and he couldn't go to the line, but no ill effects from the Ramon shaking a bunch of things right now, to be honest with you. His wrist, his head, he was hacked over there.
Yeah, and Smith has been having problems with an ankle as well this season, as the second free throw is too long, brought down by Deshaun Antoine. Blazers lead by 3. Under 15 left in the second half. Left corner pass to Logan. Logan left side baseline to Williams. Williams resets to Antoine. Now in between the tip-off circle is Bradley Nunn. Nunn over to the right side to Ladio Odulami, the senior who just checked into the game. Odulami has it now on the right wing, guarded by Cameron Cook. Bounce pass, top of the key. It's Maurice Williams. Williams shuffles it over to Antoine. Right back to Williams. Williams back to Antoine. And Antoine with 5 on the shot clock. Releases the 3. It's a long run, and he got it to go. We have a tie game on our hands. 34 all, 14-20 left in the second half.
Wow, defensive breakdown by the Blazers there as Antoine hit that with 2 on the shot clock. Heartbreaker for the Blazers.
Antoine now with 5 points on 2 of 6 shooting. Brendan Strawn to the right of the top of the key. Crossover move back to Ramon Smith. Ramon Smith dribbling with the left hand. He flicks up a 3, and it was off to the left. It'll go out of bounds, and Frostburg State is going to have a chance to lead for the first time in this one as they'll have the ball. Checking in, Quabina Coker for Frostburg, and Terrell Bike will come out for the Blazers. Adrian Strawn will check in.
I'll tell you what, Doug, being courtside has a lot of benefits in terms of hearing what coaches are saying. And as Ramon Smith had the ball top of the key, Frostburg State's coaching staff is screaming, he's driving, he's jab stepping, and what he is when he's jab stepping, he's giving away the fact he wants to drive to the basket so they don't have to play up on him. They force him to take a jump shot, something he doesn't have a lot of confidence in taking right now.
Deshaun Antoine to the left at the top of the key, bounce pass up top, 19 feet out is Kabina Coker. Coker over to the right side to Odulami. Odulami now mid-lane right side pass into Bradley Nunn, and his pass was smacked away by a Hood. They tried to pass it to LeVar Rich, and it was just knocked out of bounds by the Blazers' home players. A little miscommunication there.
Well, Cam Cook threw that ball about 100 miles an hour to the head of Brendan Strawn. Naturally, he just ducked, and the ball went off his head and out of bounds. A very sloppy, real quick possession by the Blazers.
So Frostburg has another chance to take a lead here in this one for the first time. A pass inside is batted around and finally controlled by Frostburg. And in the middle part of the paint, right side, a travel is going to be called on Coker, the 6'6 junior. And the Blazers will have the ball. Only the 5th turnover on the Bobcats. The Blazers have 14, and we have a 34 all game. 13-20 left in the second.
Well, Frostburg has outscored the Blazers 13 to about 9 since the half started. We'll see how this works out. They need a basket right here,
Cameron Cook, top of the wheel, over to Strawn. Strawn down low to LeVar Rich, who can't handle it. Saves it from going out of bounds, but tosses it right into Deshaun Antoine's hands, and he moves into the Bobcats' offensive end. Frostburg State with the ball. It is Bradley Nunn. Nunn 14 feet out. Shot was blocked by Cook, but he got a piece of Bradley Nunn, and Nunn will go to the free throw line for 2 shots. 13 foul on the Blazers, and for Cameron Cook, it's his 2nd foul. Frostburg State, 7 minutes into the second half, has a chance to take a lead for the first time tonight.
Well, the referee said Bradley Nunn pulled up at the free throw line and Cam Cook blocked him on the side of the head. I saw all ball. A great defensive play by Cam Cook, in my opinion. But nevertheless, Nunn is going to the line, and that's why we're on the sidelines and they're on the court, Doug. They see things a different way than we do.
Reggie Daniels, the freshman, comes in. LeVar Rich will sub out. Coming into this trip, 57% at the line this season for Nunn, and he's 1 of 3 tonight as he missed his previous 2 before that first make. Nunn palming the ball with his right hand, misses the back end, ball up in the air, batted around. Frostburg State has a 3-pointer left corner. Antoine too long, brought down by Bradley Nunn, and he is going to be fouled on the right side baseline right by the key, and it'll be a foul on the Hood. So on the near side baseline, the foul will go on Adrian Strawn, his 2nd. Inbounds pass, near side baseline. Frostburg gets his shot up by Antoine, is rejected by Ramon Smith, but it'll still be Frostburg State ball on the far side baseline. 1 point, Bobcats lead with 12:50 left.
A nice recovery by Ramon.
Inbounds pass, a floater inside to Williams. Missed the first one, gets the second one. Frostburg State 37, Blazers 34. Down the court quickly goes Hood. It's Reggie Daniels on the right low post. He can't get it. Cameron Cook with the rebound. Now Brendan Strawn driving, dumps it off to Cook. He will not make the layup on the left side. Put too much on it, but it'll go to the line to shoot 2. Cook slapped his hands after he missed the shot, but he'll be rewarded with 2 free throws. Blazers trail by 3 with 12.5 left in the second.
Oh, we don't need to say this more than 2 times, but this is a must-win game for the Blazers, who are now 4-7 in conference, and just seemed to when they last scored, I believe it was Terrell Bike's basket.
And it is at the 11:05. No, check that. Sorry, at the 17:40 mark. So Hood has gone on a 5-minute and 6-second drought from the field.
Seems like forever.
Yeah. 2 free throws made by Cameron Cook. 37-36. Frostburg leads. 12.5 left in this one. Bringing it up the court, Bradley Nunn. Nunn near side sideline. Off to Antoine. Antoine right wing. Back up top. It'll go to Odulame. Odulame to Bradley Nunn in between the tip-off circle. Off to Antoine. Antoine back towards the basket. Ramon Smith on him tightly. In between the circles. Over to left side. Odulame. Left corner pass to Williams. He has a nice little fake move with the head and makes the shot about 18 feet out, left side baseline, and Frostburg State has a 3-point lead again, under 12 left.
That was a beautiful high arcing jump shot by Maurice Williams that touched nothing but the bottom of the net.
Frostburg State trying to have a stop on the defensive end. Can't do so as Daniels makes a 2-point layup from in front of the hoop. Credit 2 points to his name. Daniels now with 6, has a chance at a 3-point play as he was smacked in the hand on his way up, and he has a chance to tie this game up at 39 if he makes the free throw. Under 12 minutes left here.
Well, Ramon, the beautiful dump and drive as he drew three defenders to him and just dumped it off for a wide open Reggie Daniels, who had done a lot of work to get open free on the baseline. Reggie knocked it down.
Daniels now 3 of 4 from the free throw line, and has been improving that free throw shooting percentage as the season and limiting and playing time has gone up. Near side right in front of midcourt is Antoine, guarded by Smith. Cross-court pass to Odulame. Odulame splits 2 defenders, still out to 3-point arc. Pass 15-footer jump shot, Antoine, and he drilled it. Timeout, Frostburg State. Head coach Webb Hatch in his 13th season, and Frostburg State has a 41-39 lead with 11:27 left in the second half. And it is a full timeout for the Bobcats. And Frostburg State has just heated up here in the second half, shooting now 40% from the field, 19 of 47. They shot 30% in the first half. The Blazers, on the other hand, it has gone down, as so far in this half, they are 4 of 11 from the field. And the tempo has just changed from the beginning of this one, Ryan. It seems like all in Frostburg State's favor.
Yeah, absolutely, Doug. You hit it right on the head, and mainly because Hood keeps on giving them opportunities to score with 16 turnovers thus far. Frostburg State is plus 10 in that category over the Hood Blazers. And, you know, Frostburg is getting shots within the offense. They know how to work the offense. They're well coached. They're meticulous when they come down in the half-court game. They look for the shot. They get the shot they want, and Webb Hatch has them focused in the right direction right now, as with 11:27 left to go, they have come all the way back, Doug, and it started out early in the game. It was 11-2. Hood led by 9, and everything seemed to be working right, and Frostburg State wasn't concerned at all. They just kept doing what they were doing. They kept getting back into the ball game, and now they lead, and now Hood is the one looking up.
And remember, this is a Blazer squad that has lost 4 of its 7 conference games this season by a combined 12 points, so they're no stranger to close matchups. They've won only 1 close game this year in conference. It was against Wesley only a couple of weeks ago here at the BB&T Arena. We return the action. Blazers trail by 2. Ramon Smith at the left elbow. He'll take a jump shot. The floater falls, and it's a 41-41 game. 11 minutes left here at the BB&T Arena.
Well, just when he thought you had Ramon Smith figured out, he penetrates into the lane. The beautiful right-hand runner to tie this ball game up.
Defense being chanted by the Blazer Nation student section as Frostburg State controls it in the offensive end. 3-pointer too short for Deshaun Antoine. Hood with the defensive rebound. It's Adrian Shawn speeding past midcourt. Hands it off to Cameron Cook. Cook off to Ramon Smith to the right of the top of the wheel. Looked for Justin Stone, and he gets it to him. Stone right back to Smith. Smith now over to Adrian Strawn, left side in between the circles. Strawn now dribbling around a high pick set by Ramon Smith. Finger roll right side. It was off to the right, and Frostburg State with the rebound. Speeding is Bradley Nunn. Nunn off left side. 3-pointer is too long off the iron for Odulame. Stone with the rebound. Stone dribbling with the right hand into the zone. Mid-lane right side, picks up his dribble. Off to Adrian Strawn. Strawn, ball smacked out of his hands, regained by Stone, and Stone will reset to Ramon Smith at the top of the midcourt circle. Ramon Smith in between the legs, gets a pick from Reggie Daniels. Ramon Smith off the Stone. Stone spin move, mid-lane left side. Ball is smacked out of his hands. It'll be a turnover on Justin Stone. And for the Blazers, it's turnover number 17.
Just way too many to have against the caliber of this Frostburg State team.
Frostburg State coming in at 7-4. Blazers clinging onto their playoff legs at 4-7 right side baseline. Ball lost out of bounds by Quabina Coker, and Hood with the steal. Only the 7th turnover for Frostburg State. Ramon Smith middle of the lane, kicks it out to Adrian Strawn. Adrian Strawn's 3-pointer off the top of the backboard near the shot clock. And head coach Ed Hatch wants Frostburg State to run. They will do so. It's Bradley Nunn. Right side baseline shot won't go. Rejected by Reggie Daniels. And it's knocked off of Justin Stone's right leg. and it'll be Frostburg State's ball on the baseline. 41-41 game, 9:14 remaining here in this one.
Well, just when you thought you had this game contained, the leading scorer comes into the ball game in Troy Dockett.
And the Duke Crazies are over there as they're having their hands up and jinxing the player. As the student section to our right, we return to play on the inbounds. It is Troy Dockett to the right of the top of the key. Resets to Odulami, the senior. He spins at the left wing and now puts it in between the circles to Bradley Nunn. 7 on the shot clock. Nunn dribbling with the right hand against Stone. Gets away with a shove. Shot off to the right as the student section loves it. Blazers into the offensive end. Cameron Cook puts up the shot high off the glass. It was too strong, but he was fouled and will go to the line for 2 free throws. 41-41 game, 8:45 left in the second half.
I can't figure out why we haven't seen Terrell Bike in the past couple of minutes. I mean, I know he picked up a couple of fouls, but nevertheless, he was one of these guys that really gave you a lot of energy, a lot of spark in the starting lineup early when you didn't have one. And he's been on the bench now for the past, 4 or 5 minutes.
Cameron Cook misses the first free throw to Blazers. 9 of 17 from the free throw line so far tonight.
Excuse me, Terrell has no fouls, no personal fouls, so that's obviously not an issue.
And Cameron Cook misses both free throws, a rarity from him, and it's just contagious now if you're a Blazer squad struggling from the free throw line. Into the front court is Frostburg, a tie game, 41 all, 8.5 left in the second half. Here's Coker at the left elbow, pass over to Williams. Williams holding it up, doesn't take a dribble, hands it off to Dockett. Dockett spin move, 15 feet out, resets top of the key to Bradley Nunn. Now in between the circles, 6 on the shot clock, crossover move, hands it off to Williams. Williams into the left corner, off to Bradley Nunn, who releases a tough 3, and it's an air ball, shot clock violation as the near side referee pats his head, and it's a 41-41 game still with 8:10 remaining. Neither team making shots down the court.
And I'm just going to use this platform. That's one of my pet peeves when the shot clock expires. Don't penalize a team for good defense. Let them get a fast break on the other end. It slowed the Blazers' fast break up.
Cameron Cook to the left of the top of the wheel. Ramon Smith now receives the pass, top of the key, in between his legs, taking on Williams. He dumps it down to Daniels, and it's stolen by Frostburg State. Down the court, Dockett goes mid-lane right side, 12-footer off to the left. Stone with the rebound, tosses it to Ramon Smith at midcourt. Smith driving right side. He's on the baseline. His shot too short. Daniels with the rebound underneath the basket, hit the bottom of the rim, and Frostburg State comes out with it. It's a 4-on-1 opportunity. Odulami driving, kicks it out left side to Dockett, and Odulami just rampage down Justin Stone. Offensive foul, Frostburg State, and we still have a 41-41 game, 7:21 remaining here in the second half, and neither team has scored in the last 4 or so minutes.
And here comes Terrell Bike into the ball game along with LeVar Rich, and I just looked over at Terrell, and my eyes met his, and I'm like, this guy is not very happy. But as LeVar Rich came in, Bike comes in. They have LeVar Rich, Terrell Bike, Cameron Cook, Justin Stone, and Adrian Strawn running the point now.
Stone has it at the left of the top of the key, off to Terrell Bike. Bike guarded by Coker at the left wing to Stone. Stone, three-pointer left corner. It's in and out. Ball into Terrell Bike's hands. High glass around and in. Terrell Bike says, call for me as he puts his hand up. It does so. And Terrell Bike now with 8 points in this one. In the backcourt is Frostburg State, and Stone is going to foul Bradley Nunn, who tried to receive the pass right in front of his own baseline on the defensive end. And Stone now has 4 fouls, and that's a big blow for the Blazers because he has 5 rebounds in this one. Adrian Strawn checks out for Hood. His brother checks in, Brendan. And Justin Stone looks like he's going to stay in this game for now, and he will not, as Reggie Daniels will check in. 43-41, 7 minutes left at the BB&T Arena. Tight game all the way through. The Blazers 4-7 in the CAC. Frostburg State 7-4. The opposite record. Updates in CAC play quickly. Games that really matter to Hood. Wesley tied with Stevenson at half, 29 all, and Marymount down by 4 to Salisbury with 14-15 left in the second half. A little bit of a trap for the Blazers on the defensive end. It'll be Bradley Nunn running the point. He dumps it off down low, and it's mishandled by Coker out of bounds on the far side baseline. And the Blazers lead by 2 with 6:52 remaining. It's getting down to crunch time here in Frederick, Maryland.
Oh, it certainly is crunch time. On that last play, you know, that's how smart Terrell Bike is. He used the glass as Hood advances into the front court and called the timeout. He knew he could only make that shot with the bank, and it's going to be a full timeout.
It is a full timeout for the Blazers.
And so, nevertheless, the point I was trying to make was he knew that shot had to be a bank. He banked it high off the glass, got it in. But I'm going to make a note of that at 7:41. The bank shot by Bike put him up by 2, because I want to see how much of an impact this kid has together with LeVar Rich. They basically have the same lineup in there as they started out on the floor with, minus Justin Bowens.
Terrell Bike has tied his career high with 8 points as he did that against Eastern in the Blazers' 3rd game of the season. That was an overtime win, also 7 rebounds, a career high. So it shows if this guy gets solid playing time, he can perform for you. And, you know, he's a young guy, he has a lot of time left, a freshman from Maryland, local guy, and we both certainly like him. And the most important thing, Ryan, he's efficient from the field. 4 of 8 from the floor, shoots about at a 49% clip this season, and that's all you want to see out of a freshman.
And that's all you can ever ask for is quality minutes, Doug. What are you doing in these minutes to better the basketball team? And the bottom line is, I believe that the Blazers are a much better team with him in the lineup than they are with him sitting on the bench as we return to live action.
LeVar Rich with 4 points only in this one, a 2 and 3 shooting. And Cameron Cook leading the Hood with 13 points. LeVar Rich came in second on this team, 12.5 points per game averaging. It'll be Terrell Bike, Brendan Strawn, Cameron Cook, Reggie Daniels, and LeVar Rich on the floor out of the timeout for Hood. It's Terrell Bike, top of the wheel, off to Cameron Cook. Cook back to Bike at the top of the key. Bike left wing to Cook. Cook three-pointer, and it was too short. Rebound corralled by Coker. 43-41 Hood, 6:30 remaining. It's Antoine 16 feet out. Left corner pass to Dockett. Back up top to Antoine, resetting to Nunn in between the circles. He's dribbling with the left hand. Here's Cameron Cook now guarding on Tyler Logan, who checked in after the timeout. Down low pass to Coker, and his turnaround was stolen before he could get it up by Brendan Strawn. And Strawn will move it into the front court in between his legs to the left of the top of the key. 6 minutes left in this one. Blazers lead 43-41. Bike top of the key off to Cook. Cook wide open 3. It was too long, and Cook 0 of 2. 2 trips down the floor from behind the arc. Here is Antoine. Antoine, a bounce pass at the top of the key, is knocked by Brendan Strawn, but regained by Troy Dockett. Dock left corner pass to Logan. Logan, a pass in between the tip-off circle to Bradley Nunn, who runs the point, receives a high pick from Coker, goes around the other side, pass to Dockett. Dockett in the air, finds Antoine. Antoine driving, left side, reverse layup, made it, facing the Blazer Nation sideline, and he'll get fouled. Somehow he made that shot.
He wasn't even looking at the basket as he flipped it over his head off the glass for 2. And the Blazers, I'll tell you what, great defense on that attempt. That shot is indefensible.
I agree. I absolutely 100% agree with you. Stone will check in. Reggie Daniels will take a breather to tie game. 43-43, 5:33 remaining. And remember, this is a Blazer squad who normally, when they hold their opponents under 70 points, they win basketball games. Free throw, three-point play is converted by Antoine. He has been very efficient for Frostburg St so far tonight. Now with 12 points, second leading scorer on this team. 44-43 Frostburg, 5:22 left in this one. LeVar Rich, top of the key. Terrell Bike, left wing, as head coach for Frostburg, Webb Hatch, screaming instructions. LeVar Rich, turnaround Jay. That won't go. It was off the back of the iron. And with 5 minutes left, Frostburg State controls, ahead by 1 point. Logan, left side, pass to Dockett. Dockett, a nice jab step, off to Williams. Williams to Dockett, left corner 3. Got it. A blow for the Blazers there. Frostburg State, they have a 4-point lead. Check that, a 3-point lead, as they did not call that a three-pointer on the scoreboard, at least.
Oh, good for the Blazers. It looked like a 3, though. It was a deep ball.
And it was a three-pointer, so the largest lead of the game for Frostburg at 4 points. Brendan Strawn, a good pass inside to Stone, and a slashing Stone finishes off the backboard and in. Stone with 5 points. Blazers trail by 2.
I don't know how Brendan found him. His head was down. He's got eyes in the back of his head, though.
Maurice Williams buries a left elbow jumper. 16 feet out, and Frostburg State answers. Cross-court pass from Cook to Bike. Bike up in the air, hands it off to Stone. Stone skip pass to Cook. Three-pointer, got it! Oh, it's a back-and-forth affair! 49-48, full-court pass down to Antoine. Antoine, an easy lay-in from the right side. Blazers didn't get back on defense, and they trail by 3 with 4 minutes left. Cameron Cook driving right side baseline. Ball is smacked out of his hands. No, it was just lost by Cook. And it'll be a turnover on Hood there, 19th, as Ramon Smith checks in for Terrell Bike. And it's 51-48. Frostburg State under 4 minutes left.
You can't beat any team in this country turning the ball over 19 times. It's just not going to happen, Doug. You have to get some kind of grip on the propensity to give the ball to the other team without giving yourself a chance to win.
These two teams 6 of 32 tonight from behind the arc. Blazers 3 of 17. In the left corner, a jump shot is made right on through the twine by Tyler Logan, and Frostburg State has a 5-point lead, their largest of the game. 3.5 left in this one at the BB&T Arena. A crucial game for the Blazers as they could fall to 7th place with a loss. Down low, LeVar Rich's short jumper, a couple feet out, around the rim, falls for him. And LeVar Rich now only with 6 points, and the Blazers trail by 1 possession, 3:09 left.
LeVar has been quiet tonight.
And he's been quiet the last 3 games, averaging only 22 minutes a game the last 3, and hasn't been getting off a lot of shot attempts. And just a head scratcher for him. Top of the key, Logan. Left corner pass. Frostburg State controls. 3-pointer in and out, won't go. No boxing out for Hood. LeVar Rich with a block on the defensive end, though. And now tangling up is LeVar Rich and Antoine. And now plenty of whistles as Antoine gets in LeVar Rich's face down low. And head coach Webb Hatch has to get onto the court to calm his players down. Blazer ball as the possession arrow favors them. It was a jump ball. And now the head coach for Frostburg State, Webb Hatch, is way on the court. The referee says, get out of there, get on your own sideline. And it has been a wild one here at the BB&T Arena. 1-possession game. Frostburg State 53, Hood 50 with 2:45 left. Brendan Strawn dribbling past midcourt, works around a Stone high pick. Stone now receives it, left side baseline, bumps his defender off, puts it back out to Strawn, right in front of midcourt, off to Ramon Smith at the top of the key. Smith a pump fake driving, and he will be pushed as he got mid lane left side. It'll be the 17th foul on Frostburg, so it'll be a 1-and-1 opportunity for the Blazers. 53-50 Bobcats, 2.5 left in this one. Hood 9 of 18 from the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, but I like to see the physicality from this Blazers squad. You need. So what if somebody pushes one of your players? The best way that you can combat that kind of stuff is by scoring and by winning this game. And right now the Blazers, Doug, are certainly running out of chances, especially with 19 turnovers. But it starts here with Ramon at the line.
And he got the first one, a clutch free throw by Ramon Smith. Hood in the game, the first game against Frostburg State, 26 of 43 from the charity stripe, as Frostburg State didn't give him any easy buckets in that one. As Ramon Smith makes 2 free throws, 53-52, full court press for the Blazers on the defensive end. Bounce pass, Bradley Nunn receives it near sideline, and a timeout is going to be called by Webb Hatch, Frostburg State head coach. And the Frostburg State Bobcats with a 1-point lead with under 2.5 minutes remaining, a full timeout for Frostburg State. And both teams shooting 40% from the floor, both teams shooting under 19% from behind the arc, and both teams not shooting well from the free throw line. It just has not been a pretty offensive performance for either squad, and I think it's fair to say that, Ryan.
No, that's absolutely fair, but we are looking at probably a very exciting finish, Doug. Despite the ugly statistics, it is 53-52 with 2:26 left to go. And if you look at this Frostburg's team, they came out, they looked like a deer in the headlights, so to speak. They were down 11-2 early. Hood had a lot of momentum, but suddenly here comes Frostburg, and we see they talk about Troy Dockett, and he is just putting on a clinic, at least with the way he leads. Not so much of what he's doing offensively, but he's just a leader on the floor naturally. and an exciting Capital Athletic Conference scoreboard, Doug Raftery.
Yeah, Salisbury, a 7-point lead at home against Marymount with 7.5 left in this one. That offensive output is just like this one here at the BB&T Arena. Wesley with a 49-47 lead with 11:20 left in that one, and St. Mary's with a 1-point lead over York at home with 7:40 left in that one. So the Blazers, if you're going to look in scoreboard watch, they want Stevenson to lose and they want Salisbury to lose. But right now, it's not panning out for them on the Salisbury end. We return the play on the Hood Athletic Network. It's Antoine on the right wing. Pass to Logan up top. Logan, his pass is stolen by Cook. Cook, full court pass to LeVar Rich. Rich, two-handed jam-a-roo! And the Blaze lead 54-43 with 2 minutes left in this one. And if this doesn't get the student section up, I don't know what will.
Wow, LeVar Rich, we talked about his struggles, but he came through with the big dunk, and he's given his team a 1-point lead.
Here's Bradley Nunn, picks up his dribble on the right wing, tosses it over to Logan. Logan down low to Williams. Williams back up Jay, and he got it. Oh, Williams, he has been a madman. 18 points on 9 of 13 shooting. And Maurice Williams, his second leading scorer on this team, 4th in the CAC, answers for Frostburg. Into the front court, the Blazers go. It's Ramon Smith to the right of the top of the wheel, looking for Rich down low. He got it to him right side baseline. He's working on Williams. A couple of fake moves with the arms. He's trapped and throws it away. It's Logan, a crossover move. Pass Brendan Strong, lays it up. It's no good, and it is hit out of bounds by LeVar Rich on the far side baseline. 1:11 remaining. 55-54 Frostburg. An easy lay-in for Logan and did not convert, but it'll be Bobcats ball.
Well, I'll tell you what, that's a call that Brendan Strawn is glad the referees did not make.
Bradley Nunn inbounds pass to Logan into the left corner. Fresh shot clock for Frostburg State, so they can get this thing under a minute left. Bradley Nunn in between the circles. Right side pass to Dockett. Dockett takes one dribble and passes it to Williams. Williams between the circles, left side to Nunn. Nunn looking to pop out, and he's looking for Logan. Can't get it to him. He's in between the circles. Hands it off to Antoine. Antoine looks like the guy Frostburg State wants with 9 on the shot clock. Receives a pick up top from Williams. Driving spin move. He puts it up, no good. It's wide left. Looked like a travel, should have been called. Head coach Tom Dickman wanted one. Nonetheless, to the line to shoot 2 will be Frostburg's Antoine. It's 55-54 with 41 seconds left in this game at the BB&T Arena.
Well, the arena is up in arms, Doug, and they are living and dying with every possession. And throw out the fact that the Blazers have 20 turnovers. Throw out the fact they're 3 of 17 from three-point land. Throw out the fact that this has been not the most cleanest played game, but nevertheless, within the last minute, we have a game that is going to put us on the edge of their seats probably until the buzzer sounds.
41 seconds remaining again. It's 55-54 Frostburg State, and a full timeout has been called by the Blazers. And if there's going to be a story in this one, it's not the shooting, it's not the bad shooting from behind the arc. It might not even be the free throws, Ryan. It's the turnovers.
Yeah.
20 for the Blazers compared to 11 for the Bobcats in this one.
Yeah, it's hard to overcome 20 turnovers, and it's even tougher to believe that you commit 20 turnovers and you're only down by 1. That's the biggest shock to me. But nevertheless, we have to focus on where we're at, and where we're at is Hood is down by 1, 55-54, clinging to playoff life at 4-7 in the Capital Athletic Conference, and Frostburg State at 7-4. Reverse records.
Welcome to the CAC.
Yeah, absolutely, and an exciting night on the scoreboard, Doug, nevertheless.
52-52, Wesley and Stevenson, under 10 minutes left in this one. Salisbury with a 7-point lead with 6 minutes remaining in the second half. So if they could close that one off and the Blazers happen to fall here, Blazers will be in 7th place. Antoine to the line for 2 free throws.
Did I see Paul Kavaris was named Player of the Week this week in the league?
He was.
What a shock, huh?
Antoine at the line. First free throw is around and out. Couple of Frostburg State players behind the midcourt line, and Bradley Nunn and Troy Dockett jump up and down and say, hey, come on, kiddo, make some free throws. Frostburg State, 2 of 6 from the line tonight. Antoine, the second, is up and good. One possession game, 2-point Frostburg lead, 38 seconds left. There's a 5-second differential between the two clocks. Brendan Strong, the senior, controls to Ramon Smith. Smith 19 feet out, shake and bake, tosses it up, it won't go, and a foul is called before LeVar Rich jams it home. And it'll be 2 free throws for Ramon Smith as he was absolutely hacked on the way up. And the Blazers have a chance to tie this one up if Ramon Smith can hit both.
I'll tell you what, Ramon Smith, a very difficult take, but LeVar Rich exploding over the back of his defender to jam it home with 2 hands. And we need to see that energy in the final 29 and 3/10 seconds on both ends of the floor.
Ramon Smith misses the first. Shot clock will be turned off, and Smith just continues the trend for the Blazers. 4 of 7 from the line. Hood 11 of 21. And how about this? They shot 11 of 21 against the Spartans the last game. It's just been a frustrating season from the charity stripe for Hood. Smith the second off the front rim, no good. Ball batted around and saved by Frostburg State on the near side sideline. Logan has it. Bounce pass left side near the midcourt line to Antoine, and Antoine is fouled on the far side sideline with 21.3 seconds remaining. 56-54, Frostburg leads. And the Bobcats going to have to ice this one from the free throw line if they want to get out of this one with a win and sweep the Blazers in the season series.
I'll tell you what, Bradley Nunn for Frostburg State ran into the scores table, and there's not much padding around the scores table as he's still feeling the effects of that hit.
Antoine, first free throw, no good. Brought down by Stone. Blazers have a chance to tie it up or win it here in the last possession. 15 seconds remaining. Brendan Sean has it. Sean a crossover move to Stone. Stone left side baseline, picks up his dribble. Pass down low is knocked out of bounds by Maurice Williams for Frostburg State. And a timeout is going to be called by head coach Todd Hickman, a full timeout. 9 seconds left in this one. 56-54, Frostburg leads. And what do you think the Blazers are going to draw up out of this one, Ryan? 3-pointer, 2-pointer, what do you do if you're the Blazers? You have Cameron Cook, but he's struggled the entire night from 3-point range, 3 of 9, Hood 3 of 17 as a team.
Yeah, Cameron Cook was open on the right side. Justin Stone, as he dribbled to the baseline, was double teamed, just could not get it to Cook. Instead tried to force the entry pass, and quite honestly, Doug, he's lucky he didn't get that pass picked off. But I do believe they go to Cameron Cook right here, and I do believe he tries to shoot a 3 and send this Blazer crowd home in arms as this season is hinging on this last possession.
Well, there are some events tonight. There's actually a psychic here at Hood tonight, the Eversons. I don't know if you ever heard of them. They start at 9:30, so I'm sure they're saying, wait. Don't go into overtime. 56-54, Frostburg leads, 9 seconds even.
I wish we could tap into their power to see what they say.
Oh, man, we need the Eversons. Brendan Shaw on top of the key, in between his legs, off to Cameron Cook. 3-pointer, it's too short. Ramon Smith with a rebound. His floater won't go. LeVar Rich has his shot, no good. And Frostburg State is going to escape the BB&T Arena with a win here in Frederick, Maryland. Improved to 8-4 overall. The Blazers fall to 4-8. And their playoff hopes are hanging by a thread right now. And the Blazers just didn't come up in the clutch tonight, Ryan.
Oh, wow, there's no doubt about it, Doug. What a finish. We saw an unprecedented night here at BB&T Arena with the women winning at the buzzer, basically with 8 seconds left to go, and Heather Boyce finishing. And almost Cameron Cook jumper a little bit short, and then the follow was no good, but nevertheless a valiant effort. But let's be honest, Doug, when you turn the ball over 20 times, who are you going to beat?
3 chances to tie it up or take the win, as Cameron Cook had a 3. Ramon Smith had a chance left side baseline, 10 feet out. His floater was 2, not enough on it. And then LeVar Rich right underneath the basket, a shot that we've seen him make this year. He could not convert. The Blazers just couldn't pull this one out, as they will fall here at the BB&T Arena for the first time in 3 games, as Hood led by Cameron Cook, 16 points. LeVar Rich, Terrell Bike, both with 8. And Reggie Daniels had 7 for the Blazers. Hood shot 40% from the field. Maurice Williams, 18 points for Frostburg State, and he was the difference maker for the Bobcats in this one. 9 of 13 from the field. Deshaun Antoine, 5 of 12 from the field for 13. And Troy Dockett with an uncharacteristic night, missing 10 shots from the field, but still had 9 points as the Bobcats get out of the BB&T Arena with a win here tonight.
I think escaped is a better word, but Frostburg State is a well-coached team. Webb Hatch in his 13th year has this group believing that they can compete, and they are competing in the Capital Athletic Conference, and the Blazers now, if you're the Blazers, quite honestly, Doug, you just hope to win out. Stevenson, Mary Washington, Marymount. Now do these games become too much for you to look at on a game-by-game basis? When you were winning a couple of times with Wesley and Stevenson on the 21st and 23rd respectively, you were able to get a couple of wins, but then you went on the road and you've really just shot yourself in the foot with losses against St. Mary's, losses against York. 2 winnable games, not so much at St. Mary's because you were overwhelmed by the student body, I believe, but Frostburg State nevertheless really escaped with the win here tonight.
Hood has fell in 5 conference games this season by a combined 14 points, and it just has not gone the Blazers' way in those 5 games this season. And it's been frustrating for everyone. There's no doubt about it. But make no mistake, the Blazers, they've been in this situation before. And when I say that, I mean they've lost 3 in a row before this year. This will be their second 3-game losing streak. They fell in 3 in a row in conference games from December 3rd to December 10th. But then they went on right after that, Ryan, to win 5 games in a row, 2 in Puerto Rico, 1 tournament game, 1 CAC game. So they've shown they can bounce back. And if they want to get into the playoffs this year, they are certainly going to have to do that because Salisbury is leading Marymount by 9 with 3:30 remaining. And as it looks in that one, Salisbury is going to be jumping into the final playoff spot after tonight at 4-7 as Hood falls to 4-8.
Yeah, it is crunch time for the Hood Blazers in every sense of the word at Stevenson, a must-win game. And it comes down to this, Doug. You really don't have to concern yourself with what Salisbury's doing. If you continue to lose, you have no shot anyway. So you have to go in, you have to get the victory in Stevenson, a game that we will be there firsthand for to report on, and you have to get that victory, and you have to take what you did here tonight, which was 20 turnovers on 40% from the field and 18, make that 15 three-point misses. And you have to hone that some way and shape it up to a formula where you can come out with some winning basketball on Saturday.
Hood 11 of 22 from the free throw line. It haunted them throughout the season. It haunts them again tonight in a close 2-point loss at home here in Frederick, Maryland at the BB&T Arena. We'll be live on this upcoming Saturday at Stevenson University, as that will be a 2 p.m. start for the women, a 4 p.m. start for the men. And the Blazers looking to get back on track now after losing 3 games in a row. And the Blazers again will be overlapped by Salisbury, guessing that they will finish it off against Marymount. And myself, Ryan Hendrick, will be live with you at Stevenson, so make sure you tune in Baltimore, Maryland this Saturday at 2 p.m. for the women, 4 p.m. for the men. We'll be on at 1:50 p.m. for the pregame show for the women. So for my partner, Ryan Hendrick, I'm Doug Raftery. Blazers fall 56-54 at the BB&T Arena. Thanks for listening to the Hood Athletic Network. We'll talk to you on Saturday.